in 1993, 1998, 2003, 2008, and 2013, and to the Lok Sabha in 2014 and 2019. His public life has been marked by outstanding achievements in the fields of health, education, law, science and technology, and environment. As the country's health minister, his graded, proactive, and preemptive approach enabled the country to decelerate the pace of the COVID 19 pandemic, and it has won him all round international applause and recognition. Early in his public life, he was instrumental through the mass countrywide campaign in wiping out polio from the face of India. Subsequently, he was at the forefront of the battle against tobacco and drug abuse and was instrumental in the enactment of several laws, including the Delhi Prohibition of Smoking in Public Places and Non-Smokers Health Protection Act to tackle these problems. Subsequent to this, the Supreme Court directed all states to replicate this law, and 12 states enacted similar laws. He, for the first time, implemented the rational drug policy, which was recognized by the World Health Organization, WHO, as the Delhi model and was adopted by many countries. With a stellar CV matched by few people around the world, he is a global thought leader. Sir, we're incredibly honored to have your presence here today. I would now like to request you to please address this magnificent gathering.
Chairman of this very prestigious function, Shri Thavaseelan Ji, the Deputy Commissioner of Mon District, my dear
presentation. We, the host village, would like to acknowledge our honored guests, his lady wife, and some dignitaries with a small token of our tradition as a sign of our love and appreciation. It is deemed proper that we adorn our guests with our beautiful traditional attires, which is beauty in itself and also adds beauty to the person who wears it. As I call out your name, may I request you to kindly raise on your feet and receive this small welcome. First of all, our honored guest, Dr. Vardhan, Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Government of India. May I request the chairman of our village, Sri Hilivio Solo, to kindly adorn our honored guests with our Angami traditional attire. Next, we shall acknowledge the lady wife of our Honorable Union Minister. May I request our youths to kindly get ready. Thank you, sir. Now you look like a true Angami warrior. We shall now acknowledge the lady wife of Dr. Vardhan. May I request the President of Kihimetsu Metro Engineer Nipume Kire to kindly do the honor. Ma'am, please. We shall also acknowledge some of our dignitaries, so as I call out your name, may I request you to kindly raise on your feet and receive this small welcome. Sri Pamilupong, Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Nagaland. Sri R.S. Bhatia, Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Nagaland. Sri Kevichasa Medical, Principal Director, Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Nagaland. Dr. Nikki Kure, Honorable Advisor of Urban and Municipal Affairs, Government of Nagaland. Honorable Candidate Government of Vardhan. Sri Vijay Gregory, Deputy Commissioner Government of Nagaland. Dr. Robilia Joshua, Pastor in Baptist Church. Thank you all. May I now, the SP of Kohima. Sri Kevin Vizor. Thank you all so much, and I beg your pardon for your lapses. May I now take the honor of inviting our Honorable Union Minister, Dr. Vardhan, the Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Government of India, to kindly address us.
My dear Honorable Health Minister of Nagaland, who is based in North India, Sri Televio Soroji, the Chairman of the Kohima Village Council, other distinguished people sitting on the dais, the Health Secretary of Nagaland, the Honorable MLA, the advisor, many distinguished people who are part of this august audience. I understand the very senior retired officers, gazetted officers, doctors, officers of the Government of India, officers of Nagaland government in service, and retired also. Lot of good people, very intelligent people who form the team of the society, and of course who are right for this village. They are forming this August gathering, and for me it's a matter of great privilege, which is beyond description for me in terms of my expression, because to be part of a grand function, and that too organized so meticulously and sincerely with commitment and dedication in a village of India, in the northeasternmost part of northeast India, basically Nagaland, and a village which I am told is probably the second largest in Asia, and a village which is 700 years old, and a village which has produced hundreds of distinguished IAS officers, doctors, professionals, and so many others who have contributed continuously for the growth of Nagaland, for the growth of India, and have contributed in various spheres. And have certainly produced very significant perceptible outcomes for the society and the nation. So it is a matter of great privilege for me to be part of this, and then, as was being told, that the inhabitants of this village, they have been part of the Second World War also as warriors, and they have been martyrs also, and I'll in fact visit the place to pay tributes to their pious memory also. So it's a great occasion for me, and I feel really enlightened after having come here. So let me thank you for organizing this function. Let me also thank you for bestowing the honor upon me and my wife today in the most dignified manner. And I can appreciate that what you have done to me in the form of this honor is a great blessing, not only to Dr. Harshvardhan in particular, but it is a great blessing to our central government. It is a great blessing to our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has been working most sincerely, dedicatedly, relentlessly, with utmost sincerity, commitment for bettering the cause of the people, for alleviating the long sufferings of the people of India, which they continue to suffer even after 65 years, 70 years of independence. Right from 2014 till today, time when he entered the parliament for the first time, he had pledged, he had promised, and he had said that on the floor of the parliament that his government is going to be dedicated to those people in this country with its heart and soul, who are the poorest, who are the people belonging to places which deserve more upliftment. And that is why we have seen that the last 7 years have seen a lot of policies where more than the urban, the rural people or those belonging to villages, or maybe urban villages, or belonging to the distant areas of the country, or to the tribal areas of the country, or if I have to say in particular to all the northeastern states, it has been his intense desire that at any cost I want to bring Northeast equal in terms of its status and development and everything else in the coming few years. And those who would analyze the policies and the actions that have been implemented, particularly in Northeast, objectively, they will be able to appreciate the sentiment and the following action by the Prime Minister of India. A lot of programs, a lot of developmental activities in every sphere of life, they have all been proposed and implemented over the years. And I can only tell you that what you have seen in last 6-7 years, you are going to see many more times development in Northeast in the coming years, because there are so many things in the pipeline, and there are so many things which are going to happen in the foreseeable future. And yesterday also I had the privilege to visit two very important places. One is a very big district of Nagaland, Mon, where we have laid the foundation stone of another medical college for Nagaland along with the Chief Minister, which is going to serve the cause of handling their healthcare facilities for the people of Nagaland as well as for the people of the adjoining areas like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Myanmar. I also had the privilege to be part of a very grand and very graceful function organized at the most distant village, Longwa, yesterday. It was a treat and it was a real privilege to meet the people of that village and to be again bestowed with the affection, love, blessings and honor by all of them. I would not say much on this particular occasion. The chairman has pointed out a few some of the observations they have about the medical college here, and they want some specific improvements or specific interventions by the government of India around the development of that medical college. Similar requests have been made by the Honorable Minister also. So I can only say that when I go back, I will look at all those issues with utmost objectivity, and whatever needs to be done to strengthen the healthcare delivery system for the state of Nagaland and more particularly for this particular Kohima city and of course the Kohima village, whatever has been demanded. We look at all those issues very, very positively. I can only promise and I can only tell you that since this is a village which has produced a lot of distinguished intellectuals, for the young people living in this village, I can only tell you that this is a government which is strongly, you see, it has a strong resolve to support the youth of this country to realize their dreams, to help them in the realization of their dreams. And all the movements that have been initiated, whether it is about the digital India or the skill India or the startup India or the stand-up India, they are all actually designed because being a science and technology minister myself, I know that there are hundreds and thousands of startups owned by the young people, and not necessarily these young people, they belong to the big cities or the big states. These are the young people who belong to even the category of not being formally educated, and they may be belonging to the tribal areas, they may be belonging to the villages, but if these young people have some ideas in their mind, and if they want to convert those ideas into programs which will help them become successful entrepreneurs and which will help them in being able to solve some of the unresolved problems of this country. The government of Prime Minister Narendra Modi stands solidly behind the dream of such young people, irrespective of whether they belong to this place or that place, this state or that state. And for the last couple of years, we have been organizing a festival of innovations in Rashtrapati Bhavan. They are all such innovators from all parts of the country. They are given the facility to demonstrate their ability, stay with the President of India for almost a week. And I have seen over the last 6-7 years, because I have been Science and Technology Minister also since 2014, that a large majority of such people, they belong to the informal sector. They are not very highly formally educated with any particular degrees, but they have their vision and they have the ideas. Because today, the most important thing that has become really relevant, it is the innovation coefficient of a person. And it more than the money, if you have the idea, it is the ideas economy which actually helps a country to develop and grow further. And you all know that in the global innovation index, the country has from a position which was in the 80s, we are now between 40 and 50. For the first time since independence, we have come in the list of first 50 countries in the whole world in the Global Innovation Index. So I would make an earnest appeal to the youth of this particular village, because this village, as has been told to me, has a very distinguished history of having produced so many intellectuals, and I am sure that has to do something with the DNA of the village. And you have over the years contributed to improving and strengthening the DNA of the village. So the DNA of the village, Kohima village, one of the most prestigious and respected village council in the country, it should be used for the growth of the country. It should be used for the contribution to solving the problems of this particular country. Prime Minister has so many visionary programs that he has implemented in the country over the years, and every program has resulted in very positive outcomes, measurable outcomes. I do not wish to discuss in detail all those programs. You have yourself seen that even during a crisis like COVID, the Prime Minister led from the front, and with a proactive and a preemptive and a graded response, we could handle COVID with, you see, so much of commitment and scientific meticulousness that today we have probably the best performance against COVID to our credit in the whole world, with the highest recovery rate and the lowest fatality rate. And the whole country, including of course Nagaland and of course your village also, they have all contributed to the success against COVID. And now we have also seen, being a Science and Technology Minister, I have seen that the scientists, and I am sure this village, Kohima village, must have produced a number of scientists also in the country who must have contributed to the growth of science in the country. The year 2020 has seen that the scientific community also rose to the occasion. And apart from so many innovations and so many, you see, development of kits and so many things that they did, ventilators and all that, but the most significant of all of that was the development and successful development of the vaccine in the shortest possible time in history. I am aware of a number of vaccines which are in the process of research for over 2 decades. But here the scientists of the country who could within less than 1 year produce the vaccines. 2 of them have already been, you see, given the authorization for being used for the public. We already know that over 13 million, today morning I was seeing the data, over 13 million doses have been given to the whole country. And there has been some hesitancy tendency on the part of some people. So I would also appeal to the council. I am not sure what is the position in this particular village, but this vaccine is also a great blessing which has been made available to us by the scientific community, and we must make sure that we avail this facility, avail this blessing in the most sincere manner. And now you all know that from 1st of March, Monday, I go back to Delhi tomorrow, and on Monday, the Health Ministry will be opening the COVID platform, COVID 2.0 platform, where everybody above 60 years of age in this country, they will have access to vaccines. Everybody above 45 years of age with comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, kidney disease, cancers, and so many other things, they will all have access to the vaccines. And this is not only these two vaccines, there are almost 2-3 dozen vaccines are also in various phases of development in the country. So this is a great moment for me. Once again, I repeat, because of the paucity of time and so many programs that I had actually normally the ministers' official meetings and then some one or two inaugurations, but I had made it a point to ensure that I also get the opportunity and the privilege to meet people of this village, about which I had heard so much and about their contribution to society. So today I may not have more time to be talking to you in greater detail, but once again, even at the cost of repetition, I would tell you that we are fortunate to have one of the most visionary prime ministers in the history of India at the helm of affairs, who is committed more than what I could describe from his heart and soul for the development of northeastern region of India, and who dreams of delivering a new India to every Indian by the year 2022, that is next year, when we complete 75 years of our independence. And for that, he wants every Indian, irrespective of his caste, creed, age, or religion, or his state, or his language, or the place where he lives. He wants every person in this country to also develop a dream whereby through the realization of that dream he can sincerely contribute to the development of the nation. And we want every one of you to have a dream. You may have a dream for your village, you may have a dream for Kohima, you may have a dream for Nagaland, you may have a dream for fulfilling the aspirations of the people in one particular area. But we want all of us to be working towards and contributing towards realization of the ultimate dream of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for a new India, where he wants every face to have a smile and every suffering to be alleviated by next year. And all the programs that have been planned in the last 6-7 years, they are all in some way or the other contributing to strengthening the process of development and strengthening the development of facilities for the people in all sectors, and also to alleviate their sufferings at the individual level. So with these few words, once again, I thank you all for the great honor that you have bestowed upon me, and shall try to live up to your expectation and try to maintain and try to preserve the dignity of this honor that you have bestowed upon me. Thank you so much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.